Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Sorry, this is usually where I get ambushed by somebody saying that the recording has started. So,
I know, but I thought I'd be nice for once and not do that to you.
yeah, I appreciate it, but it
Did it throw you off not
it
having it?
it throw me off a little bit.
Hey, Jacob,
Yeah.
the recording's in progress.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right. So, we are here today with Vic. We're going to be playing their one shot. With their mischievous little wild magic sorcerer Glabnys. Says if you want to introduce yourself, introduce yourself. If you don't want to introduce yourself, you don't have to.
Hi, I'm Vic. Hi. Yep,
That works.
that works. So sorry.
No, it's okay. That's the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a couple of questions that I ask the new players here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too crazy. Um, how long have you been playing D&D?
I am a relative newcomer. I've I've done several campaigns up to the second game, I guess. Never seemed to get past it.
Mhm.
Never seemed to get past that second game. So I've done a lot of intros and not a whole lot of actual gameplay.
I think in our unrecorded sessions. I think we did three, didn't we?
Yep,
We beat
yep.
the curse already.
We sure have. We sure have.
Those
Keep the
were
streak going.
those were good games. I will say everything that happened in that session or in those sessions were that's all canon and all that fun stuff. It's just we never recorded it. So if anybody's upset with that, they can cry about it. I don't know. I
Hopefully
can't.
they don't cry.
I can't change the past.
Don't cry,
Um,
friends.
don't cry. Um, so we'll move over to the second question. What's your favorite part about D&D?
I'm a huge fantasy lover, so just being able to immerse and like role play and get to be someone else and act like a little chaotic ball of hilariousness. Love that. So good.
Nice. What's your favorite? This is a side question. What's your favorite fantasy thing?
What's my favorite part?
What's your favorite fantasy thing?
That's an excellent question. I have many, many fantasy things that I love. But I mean, I would probably, if we're going mainstream, probably like Lord of the Rings. I have a Hobbit tattoo, so a
Yeah,
Hobbit door tattoo, I will specify. So
that's fair. That's fair. Also, same big fan of Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit was like the first novel I ever read. So
I got it for my kiddo for Christmas, so it's a good time.
I had a very my ex-wife actually got me a when we were still together a very special edition version of The Hobbit. It was like a pocket version of it almost, but it had like a leather
Ooh,
cover and the pages were almost like that thin kind of paper you'd get from like a Bible or something.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it
that's super
was
cool.
yeah, that was super cool. I don't have it anymore, but
Fair.
maybe eventually. Maybe I'll get
There you go.
back. And then the last question is, um, do you have any expectations or hope for this game?
Like this specific session or the game in general.
In general, the session, whatever.
You
Um,
know, I just always hope that I'm gonna have fun, and I don't really go into it with expectations other than, hey, I'm here, and this is what we're gonna do today,
and that's fair.
which is pretty fitting, in all honesty. So
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. I will be straight up. Um, I do not plan a whole lot. I plan like a bare bones skeleton just because I know the second I get too deep in the planning, you
It's
guys
gonna
always
change.
you guys always veer in the opposite direction.
Oh yeah, obviously. The
Um,
only good way to do it.
I literally took like a week and planned out this big this big session for the season. Like it was supposed to be the season finale of season one. It was supposed to be this big battle scene, and it was like there was all of these mechanics that I had thrown in and all of this. And Karen did one thing and bypassed the entirety of it, so I had to pull the rest of it out of my ass.
Yeah, yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right.
So I plan a little bit, but it is very much make a plan, stick to the
Fly by the
plan.
seat of our pants.
Yeah, Leonard Snart from Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash and all that. He said
Yep,
it perfectly. Make a plan, stick to the plan. Plan goes off the rails, throw away the plan.
yep,
That's
exactly.
that's D&D.
Sure is. Especially as
Um,
a DM.
especially as a DM. Yeah. But
The unsung heroes.
thank you. Yeah, sure.
I'm sucking up.
I'll say flattery will get you everywhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, without too much further ado, I think we will be good to go ahead and start the session.
Fantastic.
So we'll just go over like a little preamble of where, like, kind of how you got here. You fell from the sky. You were a student at Sulling, which is the Magus College down south. You escaped. You're kind of a little hazy on the details, which we'll get into. But yeah, where most newcomers, most of these refugees have been coming through a portal, your portal just kind of opened up farther away and you kind of
Mm-hmm.
fell down. But yes, we'll say this was like a couple of weeks, like the session will take place a couple of weeks later, 3 or 4.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll just say, you've been here for a little bit, you've been doing some stuff, and yeah, if you want to go ahead, you can kind of introduce your character. We'll just say you're kind of walking down to this particular tent that you've been told to go to today. You're going to do some testing with Munkus. So you just want to describe what your character looks like and what they do. It's all you.
What they do.
What they
Well,
how they do what they do.
fair enough. Good old Glabnys. So, Glabnys is a very tiny. She's a gnome. She has strawberry blonde hair. She's quite tan. She looks like she should be in the forest. Like really short curly hair. She's only 3'3". She weighs like a penny. Not actually, a little bit more. Um, and she's young, but she like young 20s, which I can't remember for a gnome if that's normal or not. Do they
It's
have the same lifespan as a human?
relatively, I think so.
Yeah. So she's like a young adult. She's learning. She's trying to go through this world, but she is kind of, for being so small, she acts like a much taller, lankier, gangly person. Doesn't know where her wins are and such. very fidgety, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm going to a tent for to meet the Munkus.
To meet the Munkus. So yeah, you're kind of trudging through the snow, and you walk in to a tent, and you see like you were kind of talking about before. You've heard of Munkus. People have said Munkus's name, but you've never met Munkus, so you're not really 100% sure what to kind of expect.
Hmm.
Munkus is he's a minotaur. He's probably about 7 feet tall, not including his horns, and he has like a vibrant blue fur with like white stripes kind of all over.
Hmm.
Originally, his fur was pink, but due to a wild magic surge, it was turned blue.
Good.
So,
Can
something
relate.
something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So he sees you walk in, and he's like, "Oh, welcome, welcome. I've been waiting for you. It's so nice to finally meet your acquaintance. I've heard so much.
Are you Munkus?
The one and only." He kind of
Yep.
holds out his arms. He's like, "Ta-da!"
And you told me to come here.
Yes, I did. Yes. So you seem, from what some of the people have been saying, you seem to have some proclivity for wild magic, or as us here at the tower like to call anarchomancy, which just means wild magic.
Hmm.
So I'm just hoping to kind of get an assessment, kind of see where you are, and see if there's anything that we can do to kind of help you out.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my magic doesn't always like to pay. Doesn't always like me. So we can try. Yep.
You see, he's like, I will say, I understand. He snaps his fingers, and a milkshake appears in his hand. And he's like, I also wield wild magic. Um,
Just out of curiosity, just as a sidebar here, how big is the milkshake that he
it's a decent
gets?
sized milkshake.
Like, would it be the same size as me?
No, it wouldn't be the same size as you. No, so
Okay,
it'd be a
half
decent
the size
size.
of me.
Yeah, it's like you know when you go to like a restaurant, and they give you like the milkshake and like the metal.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah, so it's that size, but it's glass, so you can see in it, and you can see it's like a blueberry milkshake.
What
All right,
what kind of milkshake is that?
he takes a sip of it, and he's like, blue raspberry.
Oh,
He
that's
he
so cool.
he like holds it out to you. He's like, would you like to taste?
Um, is it gonna make me blue? Because you're blue and I'm cool with my colors.
he kind of he's like, I don't know that it won't turn you blue, so that might be safe.
That's fair. Okay, can you teach me how to make a milkshake?
I it's Yeah, I can teach you how to make a milkshake. Would you like to learn right now? It'd be a good test to kind of see where you are.
I mean, I definitely want to learn how to make milkshakes. I love them. They're yummy.
All right. Let's try some here. It's going to start with the canvas test, but we can start with the milkshake test.
What was that thing you said about plans?
Oh no, I had it's okay. That's fine.
Okay, so sorry.
Oh right. So you see, he just kind of like cracks his fingers, and he's like, "All right, so you need to close your eyes, and you need to picture a particular milkshake and flavor in your mind. Do you have it?
Okay, I do.
Okay.
Glabnys is like bouncing up and down on her toes right now. She's so excited.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll an Arcana.
Got a 6.
Okay, so this means you're gonna roll this with disadvantage.
Okay.
Um, so you've got a picture there. He's like, okay, now you're going to loosen yourself up and you're just going to let the magic flow and hold out your hand and create that milkshake.
Oh boy. Okay.
So roll 2d10s and take the lower of the two.
They're both 3s.
So you hold your hand out and your milkshake should be smaller than Munkus's, because your hands are smaller.
Yep.
But it comes out the same size, and you look at it, and it's like a dark purple, almost. It's like a dark purple. You're not quite sure what the flavor is. But you can take a sip if you'd like.
So Munkus, I was trying to make just a vanilla milkshake because, like, I'm new at this, and this is purple. Should I drink it?
It didn't explode, so it might be safe.
That is a good indicator of whether it's safe or not. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you drink some and it's a little chunky.
Okay.
It's it's prune flavored.
Oh no. Okay.
He looks at it and he like takes the straw out of his and he's like, if you don't mind, and he like puts it in yours and takes a sip out of it to test it. And he kind of recoils as well. He's like, well, it didn't explode.
It'll keep you regular.
And it is full of fiber.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit happens, and with that kind of milkshake, more often and more regularly. Okay. No, we won't let this get us down.
If you say so.
You're still drinking the rest of the milkshake.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't let this milkshake go to waste.
I made it. I might as well.
When I first introduced Munkus, he was drinking a milkshake, and the first thing that everybody asked was, "Did he make the milkshake?" But he made it with magic.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna let this get us discouraged. We're gonna try some of the other tests here, and maybe we can try the milkshake test again later.
I might be full by then, but we can try. This is pretty big.
And an extra large glass of prune.
But the fact that you said it's chunky, ugh.
That's the prune.
Yeah, I know. It's upsetting.
So he goes over and he grabs 2 rolls of canvas and brings them over. And he's like, "We're gonna try something a little easier, I guess."
Arts and crafts?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. So he passes you this canvas, and he cuts a tiny little tear at the very top of it. Like, he asks you to hold it out, he cuts a little tear in it. And he does the same. He's like, I just want you to follow me, and then you're gonna try to do what I do. Okay?
Okay. Yup.
So he holds it, and all you need to do is just focus on transforming this canvas, into something else. I'm going to turn it into butterflies. So we'll try to see if you can turn it into butterflies. And you see he rips it, and with the rip, it goes, and just as it makes that sound, it just dissipates, and there's a bunch of butterflies that flutter around the room.
Okay.
This is not a good climate for butterflies.
No.
So they do.
Do they die immediately?
Almost immediately. They go outside and they're never seen from again.
Oh, the poor butterfly. No.
All right. So roll a. This time we'll say roll a performance. You're gonna try to copy exactly what he did.
And I'm trying to do butterflies.
You're trying to do butterflies.
I got a 20, not now.
Yeah. Okay. So you think you've got it down. So I'm gonna have you roll two d8s and take the higher.
Two.
That was the higher.
Yeah.
Okay. You're like you're
Uh,
conf- you're confident about it. You're like, all right, I got this. I got this. And you're like, all right, butterflies, 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 and you pull it, and for some reason your mind goes, you know what eats butterflies? Spiders. And you pull it,
no. Terrible.
you pull it apart, and as it makes the rip, it just turns into a big mess of spiders.
Yeah. Like when you find like one of those baby spider nests.
Exactly, yeah.
What? Okay, cool.
But also this is not the climate for spiders, so they kind of freeze up and fall down after a minute or
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. It's like Charlotte's Web. They all go away.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny if you got a one, because I put number one is like you tear it apart and it turns into liquid butter.
Hilarious. That would have been wonderful. Well, I got a 2 and a 1,
Yeah,
so unfortunate.
but we'll just say the spiders fall on the ground and then turn into butter.
That's amazing. That's even better. They're butter spiders.
Butter spiders. You know what's better than spiders? Butter.
You know what's better than butter and spiders? Butter spiders.
Butter spiders.
Love it. Don't tell Karen.
No, we won't tell Karen. We'll have to tell Karen if she can't listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Also, there goes our marketing idea of using butter spiders as a regional delicacy. He looks and he's intrigued, not disappointed. He's intrigued, and he's like, "Did you kind of lose focus there for a second, or?"
I'm not sure if I lost focus so much as I tried really hard and it didn't work. I thought of something else. Maybe that's what focus is, though. Yeah, I lost focus.
He's like, "It's okay, especially for someone just starting to kind of learn how their magic works. It's understandable that there's going to be some kinks, especially with our style of magic. It's going to happen more often
Volatile?
than not.
Felt a
Well,
little volatile?
I mean, I've been doing wild magic for quite a while, and I still have a couple of not great milkshakes and milkshakes that explodes, and
I was gonna say, I think things catch fire a lot more than they're supposed to when I'm around.
things.
So,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that happens a lot.
yeah,
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 it happens a lot.
maybe best that I don't live in the forest anymore.
I
Oh.
mean, maybe. But yeah, I definitely, some of these surges can be permanent, as well.
Like why you're blue?
Yes. I was originally pink.
Were you always pink? Those aren't natural colors, friend.
Um, to be
Or were you
honest,
so young that you don't remember the first surge when you turned pink?
possibly that might be it. I'm not 100% sure. Especially when it gets when I start getting further back there.
How old are you, Munkus?
Yep, that's the question. Um,
Sorry.
he's like now that I think about it.
You're pretty old. You seem
Uh,
like a kind of old dude, so
thank you.
no,
Um,
in like a cool wisdom way, like in a good way. Like yeah, sorry. Yeah.
you're both like awkwardly blushing. You're like, he's like, I don't know. I have to say I'm probably in my 30s,
Oh,
maybe.
You're not even
Um,
that much older than me.
I I don't know. Maybe Minotaur years are might be different than gnome years. So
That's fair.
um,
Everything is smaller when you're a gnome, so
yeah, yeah. But
maybe our years are smaller too.
could be it could be. But yeah, especially here. Working with the Wavering Tower as much as I have. I've been here for a while, but to be honest, you're my first student. So,
Oh, well, that's awesome. I am thrilled. I am thrilled to be here and be with you and be doing this with you. And it's going to be so much fun. And do you make milkshakes because it's cold here?
oh no, I just like making milkshakes.
Oh, that's fair.
They're
Do
just
they, do you,
delicious.
have you ever made a prune one? Or was that just me?
I've made prune and I've made worse.
Oh, dear.
Um,
Well,
yeah, he's like I've definitely made worse. I will say that. But yeah, I only just kind of got raised to a position where I would be able to teach. Very recently, honestly, and um, there's not a whole lot of people that are gifted with our particular style of magic. So,
did someone here teach you?
no,
So you already knew when you came here.
no. A
Oh,
lot of this is
okay.
trial. A lot of this has been trial and error.
Exploding milkshakes. I get it now.
Yeah, it.
I mean, already this is better than the school I was at, so I am not in a cell. I'm happy, and you seem like a pretty cool blue dude. So yeah,
He looks at you and he just kind of uses the finger gun. He's just like, "You're a pretty cool little dude too."
thank you. She blushes and like smiles. Mm.
All right, let's try another test here.
Okay.
I call this one the hair test.
Oh no.
Now I can change my hair color for a short period of time by channeling our magic. So he closes his eyes and he focuses. He's like, just like with anything else, it's all about trying to kind of go with the flow and just kind of letting it happen. You visualize it and you let it happen. It sounds simpler than it is. You're not going to get it on your first try. It happens. So yeah, he just kind of closes his or his eyes. He has two. Um,
Oh, not a Cyclops Minotaur?
not a Cyclops Minotaur. Not
Not
not a
not
Cyclops.
today anyway.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Um, with all magic surges, who
Dun
knows?
dun dun.
Yes, I'll have him accidentally turn, accidentally he becomes a Cyclops.
Love that.
It would work. He would pull it off.
He sure would. Munkus is awesome.
So yeah, so we're gonna try the hair test. He holds his fist, and you see the blue of his fur starts to like dance to be all these different colors, and it's like a rainbow, right?
Hmm.
It's kind of going like that. He's like, same thing. Just kind of close your eyes, let yourself go with the magic, and just see how it can flow through you. And I'm gonna have you roll a nature.
Oh, okay. 16.
Okay. So you'll roll with advantage. So just roll 2d6 and take the higher of the two.
4.
4. Okay. You kind of hold your hand just like your fist, just like he did, and you focus and you're trying to get your hair to turn rainbow, and it kind of shifts color and it turns purple. And you kind of open your eyes, and Munkus is like very happy. He's like, see, it's kind of working. It's kind of working. You're turning purple. So
My
your hair.
mom always told me that I was bad at meditating, and this feels a lot like meditating. And I'm trying, but I thought about rainbows, and then I thought about blueberries, and I don't know why. And you know how blueberries on the inside are kind of purple?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
Maybe you don't have wild magic and you just have magical ADD.
It's entirely possible, except for the fact that, like, when I first got here, I summoned a unicorn, I think twice.
Yes. It was the same unicorn.
It was the same unicorn, and I promise you, I was not thinking about unicorns. So, I
Yeah,
don't know,
no,
man.
definitely something odd here. I won't roll out the ADD diagnosis here, but
Do you have a psychiatrist within the tower?
I imagine there's one.
I'm sure. Okay,
Well,
wonderful.
yeah, I won't. Oh, I won't armchair diagnose you.
Okay,
We'll let you see mental health.
perfect. Thank you. It's the sitting and the focusing. It's really hard. You're telling me to close my eyes and focus. What if I kept my eyes open?
Okay, I'll let you keep your eyes open for the last test then.
Okay, thank you.
So he goes and he grabs a rock and he passes one to you and he holds one in his hand and he holds it and he's like, "This one's a hard test." Just to be kind of straight up, this is a hard test.
Love that. I
Oh.
like hard things. Wait, no. I didn't mean that. I like difficult things. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, so you both have rocks in your hand. Also possibly in your head. Not sure. So
Did you say also possibly in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So kind.
Just so kind. So he's like, one of the things that everybody would want to do is be able to turn rock into gold, right?
It's a very well-known thing that people like, yes.
People want, yeah. So he
Yeah.
he holds it and he focuses. And again, you just focus and you let it go through you, and he doesn't even get it to turn gold. He actually gets to turn like brass, like it looks like brass. He's like, "See, I can't even get it." Great.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Still pretty cool though.
why don't
Get down on yourself.
he just kind of drops the brass and he's like, "Okay, it's your turn."
Perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I'll have you
totally do it.
I'll have you roll
Persuasion.
persuasion.
Deception. I'm funny.
We'll go back to Arcana because it's Arcana. So.
Okay. Oh my lord. 7.
7. Okay. This means you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
Yep.
And that's okay. So I'm gonna have you roll 2d10 and take the lower of the 2.
2 4s.
2 4s. Okay. So you hold the rock and you're holding it like almost too tight.
At eye level.
At eye level. And as you hold it and you see like the magic kind of like sparks, it's like tss, 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 and the rock starts to soften. And it just kind of like seeps through your hands because it's turned to clay.
Okay.
Not the worst thing that it could have turned into that was soft. So,
thank goodness.
If you had rolled a 1, it was going to turn into poop.
Really? I didn't guess that.
Although I will say at number 3, it was going to turn into turnip. So
I love turnip. I'm kind of upset.
You want to have it turn into turnip instead?
Kind of.
Okay, roll one more time. If you roll above a 4, it will turn into turnip, or it will turn into something else. I'll just say roll again and try to turn into something else.
Do I roll 2 or just 1?
Just 1. Yeah, just
okay,
1 more.
Sorry. D10.
No, but basically you just get a free roll.
It's a 3.
It does turn into a turnip.
Yay, turnip!
but it's like
I mean, it's not gold, but I can eat it.
it also tastes like prunes. Um,
No,
no.
awful.
So like you're holding the clay and you're like, no, 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 no. And as you do it, your stomach starts to rumble, and you remember how I said it was like dripping out of your hands
Yeah.
and stuff because it was
Oh,
clay.
is it like runny turnip, like boiled turnip?
No, it's not even. It's the turnip, but it's a really weirdly shaped turnip now. It's this very odd,
Odd. Yeah.
and he's like, to be fair, that kind of stuff happens all the time.
Again, I can eat it, so I'm not entirely upset.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Yeah,
I understand. It happens.
I tried.
Um, and that's all I can ask. Um, you seem to be doing okay.
I mean, I have magic. I feel like that's first step.
Yeah, you definitely have magic. You'll learn control over time, but I don't feel like this is the best assessment of your potential. So if it's okay, I'm going to give you one last test, but this is going to be different. This is more of a guided meditation.
Oh,
So we're going to focus. We're going to
do I have to
kind of,
like sit down or?
yeah, no, you can sit down. We're going to kind of drift a little bit into the dreamscape, and there's a way that I can kind of gather some information from you of like almost past your subconscious. Um,
Okay.
Now this might be mildly, um,
Uncomfortable.
I was gonna say triggering. You might end up in a place that you're not gonna love.
The
So
bathroom.
I mean, possibly. I mean, you could end up in the bathroom.
I'm just trying to think of places I don't like.
Fair.
As yeah. Um, okay. I guess we can give it a shot.
All right. So let's. He just kind of like brings over a couple of like bean bags, and he gives one to you and one to him. He sits down, crisscross applesauce.
She is 100% sitting in like the butterfly pose. Do you know what I mean by that? Like feet together instead of crisscross
Okay. Yep.
and like bouncing her knees up and down.
Okay. All right. So just close your eyes. You're going to feel my magic reaching out to you. Just ease into it and just kind of like you're going swimming. Okay.
Sure. Just dive right on in there.
He's like, no, no, and he just like his magic was like kind of slowly wrapping around you, and you're like, okie dokie, artichoke, and it
Yeah.
just goes black for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, he said like I'm going swimming.
that's
I'm gonna
fair.
dive.
I'm a diver. I dive. Yeah. So you and dive is like good. So you're find you're just like in the dark, kind of. You can sense that Munkus is there, but you can't hear him and you can't see. You kind of blink your eyes a couple times, and you realize that you are actually in water. You are treading water, basically.
Okay.
Give me a perception. It is kind of dark.
Four.
Okay, you're
I'm doing
not.
good today.
Yeah, you're kind of looking around, and it you realize where you are, but it takes you a while because it's kind of dark out, and this was like a repressed memory.
Okay.
Um, but you're for a second you think you're in some kind of moat. Until you realize that the waves are a lot more, like a lot stronger, and the there is a bridge, but this bridge, it seems so long and it's so high above you. There's like, you're treading water in what could definitely be some kind of ocean, but in particular, just a small little inlet in between an island and the mainland.
Okay.
You're just kind of treading there. Your head goes under a couple of times. You aren't experiencing it, but you remember how it felt to have the water, kind of like the salt water, kind of going into your mouth and into your lungs, and
Like struggling.
you're struggling, like you don't feel it happening, but like your lungs almost kind of flutter,
Okay.
because your muscles are remembering it. It's unclear how you got into the water, if you jumped, if you escaped, what have you, and you keep going under the water, and as time goes on, you go under the water for longer, you go under for longer, until you don't come back up, and you feel yourself just kind of floating down like you're weightless, and it's so dark out that you can't see anything in the water. You can't see above the water. It's all just black. But again, you're not actually experiencing it. You're not feeling breathless. You can breathe
Because it's in my brain.
because it's in your brain. But you feel like you're just going down until you hit the bottom, and the bottom does not feel like it should. You would kind of expect water, like, or like the bottom of this area of water to have like stones and, boulders and rocks and seaweed and all kinds of stuff you would expect from like that. But you like land, and your feet land on, you would almost think it's marble. Like, you can't see it, but it almost feels like very worked stone, very worked stone, like for a building or a hall or something like that. Your feet are flush against the floor,
Hmm.
and you see like a little glimmer of light. Now the light, you can just see the glimmer. You can't see anything around it. You can't even see the trail up to it or anything like that. You just see a little glimmer of light. Would you like to walk towards it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start walking towards it, and as you go, the light starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it starts to actually take a shape, and it looks like the cutout of a door, and inside looks pure white. Would you like to go through that hole?
Can I just put my head in and like look around?
And if you want to, yeah.
Just my head. The rest of me is holding on to the outside of the door.
You look in, and it looks like a white room,
Just plain old white.
plain old
Nothing
white.
in there.
Doesn't look like it. Roll a perception.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, sorry. No. Looked like one. It was not. It was a 7. It's a 9.
Okay. You look around, and you don't see anything when you look around.
Okay. I'll skip on in.
Okay. So you go in, and it doesn't feel like you're in water anymore. It feels like you're just kind of walking in your inner room, and you you feel like Munkus is trying to talk to you, but you can't hear him. It's almost like he's behind a wall,
So it's like really muffled.
really muffled.
Okay.
Um, you can't even make out what he's trying to say. You basically can just hear muffles. And something kind of, it's not like it taps you on your shoulder, but like something kind of like makes you want to turn around.
Great. Okay.
And as you do, you see behind you, and it wasn't there moments ago, but you see this large, like, if Munkus was 7 feet, then this person needs to be at least 12. Like, they are huge. They're humanoid, but they don't look human.
Mm-hmm.
They almost look like they only have, like, half a face. You know, like a mismatch of, like, shapes and fleshy bits
Gross. Okay.
and all of this. Like, you almost think that some of it almost looks like flowers.
Okay.
And, like, different blooms.
Like
And
fungi and stuff?
fungi and flowers, a lot of, like, dark tones, kind of purplish. They have half a face, and it looks like the face is actually like a mask. Like, it looks like a mask, and it has a very small dot with a line that runs down, like, kind of bisects it, and it looks like a very simple, small, dotted eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to have any mouth that you can make out, but you can hear it breathing.
I look for gills.
Look for gills. Roll a perception.
Just want to know how it's breathing. 11.
You see all 0 gills.
Okay. Okay. Can I wave at it?
Yep, you can wave at it.
Hello.
So you are able to talk. Like,
Yeah, so like if I wave and say like hello, like kind of warily.
Yep. So you do that, and it doesn't make a sound back at you, but it mimics your wave.
I do the wave with my arms.
Like doing like the like wacky inflatable.
No, like when you put your arms out like a T.
Yeah.
And then you make like you do a wave with them, like you start on one arm and you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. You do that. It tilts its head at you for a second, and then it does the same thing.
Cool. I start to like shuffle, like every day I'm shuffling. Like the dance shuffle.
Okay. You do a roll of performance.
Okay, nat 20.
You're like, okay, bet. And you not only do you start shuffling, you start like doing like a full dance. Like,
Oh yeah.
and you're like moving, you're doing some complex moves, and like it starts a full like 2 or 3 seconds after you, but it matches you beat for beat, and it's like mimicking you 100%.
Yeah, that's amazing. This weird fungus half-faced creature thing. You got some good moves there, friend.
It looks at you, and you hear again. You don't see a mouth,
Yeah.
but you just hear.
Yeah. You and me, we were dancing together. That makes us friends. Do you want a high five?
It looks at you sideways.
I show what I mean by high five by like clapping my hands together. And then I go, one hand is yours, one hand is mine, and then you like go like that.
It claps its hands together, mimicking exactly what you did.
Okay. I go up to it.
Okay.
It's much taller than I am.
Much taller.
But I raise my hand up really high and I go, now clap it.
It claps.
Clap. Hit my hand with your hand.
Roll of persuasion.
My persuasion is +8, just so we know. 17.
Okay. It understands what you're saying, and it pulls its arm back, and it comes down, but it's like 12 feet tall, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
it's coming in with more force than you realize about like a second before it hits that this is probably going to hurt.
Oh yeah, I did not think this through.
So it hits your hand and it high fives you, but it high fives you so hard are like you just are knocked back, and when you open your eyes, you're not in the room anymore. You're outside in the snow.
Okay.
Like
Is, is my
you're not
friend
even
gone?
you're not even yeah, your friend is gone. You're not
Oh,
even in the tent. You have like you look and there's like slide marks.
nice.
And like remains of a beanbag chair.
Love that.
And Munkus is like it's like, are you okay? Are you all right? I lost track of you. Pretty much the second you went in there. Is everything okay? What did you see?
Oh boy, Munkus. That was fun. Can we do it again? First off. Secondly, I had a great time. Thirdly, I made a new friend. They were really cool. They had a lot of flowers on them and they only had half a face, but like they could dance like I can dance and it was fantastic because I'm a great dancer. And yeah, it was super fun. There was some water though, and that wasn't great. But yeah,
Um, if there was water, how much water was there?
like a lot.
Like
Like
a
like an ocean kind of
like a
dealio.
like a full ocean.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Or like something ish. I don't know. You're asking a lot of questions. That was only one question. I'm sorry, Monkus.
He's like, "Are you okay? Do you need a minute?"
No, I'm great. I'm just kind of sad that my fungus friend is gone. That's what I'm gonna call him. It,
Fungus friend.
her, them. I don't know.
Um, I'm I'll be honest. I you kind of lost me there. I mean, generally the amount of water in that kind of dream and that kind of thing, that's usually an indicator of someone's level of magic or level of potential magic. So you should have a pretty deep connection to magic. But I've
Okay.
never heard of someone meeting an entity.
Well, I went into a white room because I sunk all the way to the bottom of the water, and there was a weird stone floor. And then I went into this white room because I looked in and there was nothing in there, so I thought it might be safe. And then I turned around and the fungus friend was there, and I waved at it and it waved back. And it didn't have gills, so it wasn't in the water. And it kept trying to say friend, but clearly it was having difficulties because I think it had a mushroom for a mouth. I'm not sure. Um, and yeah, then I started dancing and it danced with me. And then we high-fived and now I'm here.
Huh.
It had a mask.
Roll me an insight. Roll me an insight.
14.
14. All right. Munkus looks perturbed. Munkus has been like really laid back, and he has said how laid back he is and how open he is with magic and everything there. And like one of the big things with the Wavering Tower is that it's a place where people learn about like forbidden magic and forbidden studies and stuff like that. It's basically kind of outside of the norm, especially in this kind of day and age where magic's kind of heavily regulated. So you would imagine it kind of would take him a lot to look at you the way that he is currently looking at you. He has no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Love
He's
it.
like, that's not a thing. He's
It was, Munkus, I swear to you, it was a thing. My fungus friend didn't know. Like, do you want me to go back in and maybe try to take you with me? What do you like? Do you want to meet the fungus friend? He was really cool. It was really cool. I'm gonna say it. Sorry. It was really cool.
I think I will say I do believe you, but I think we should hold off on going back in at least for a little bit. Um,
Do you want me to tell you about his mask? It was a cool mask. It was like half a one, but it had an eye on it, like a little eye, like a lowercase I. Does that mean anything?
I might have you attempt to draw it for me at some point. But it doesn't match. I have heard stories about particular people who say that they, in dreams like that they saw, a god or some kind of demigod or something along those lines, but not as direct as what you were saying. Generally, it's like, they see an outline of a face or they see a particular sigil. They don't usually see something in a corporeal form like you're describing.
A 12-foot tall human-ish thing with flowers and stuff growing on it. They don't see that.
Yeah, no, that not only has no one ever seen that, that doesn't seem to describe any god that I know of or anyone
Do
knows
you
of.
know of all the gods, Munkus?
Um, most of them, I don't
Okay,
think I can confidently say all of them, but
that's fair. Who can?
um, I know more than I would say some.
Could it be the gnome god?
The
No, it's way too tall to be a gnome god. Never mind. Gosh,
yes, the gnome god is
12 feet
is
tall.
is no, the gnome god is huge. He's at least 6 feet. Um, not this is twice as tall as a gnome
Yeah.
god, and yeah, and even that was like that's like pushing it. No, I'll have to we'll have to get more information, but I think for the time being you should be careful. Not
With what?
not trying to go back and meet your friend. At least for the time being.
But they seemed really nice. I know, the whole stranger danger thing, but like, because like I'm not a kid, but as an adult, as a competent adult, I think I should be able to make my own decisions, don't you? I could give
Yes,
him a milkshake. Can I
eh,
do magic in the dream?
I I it's kind of like
Oh, I should probably learn how to make the milkshake better before I try to do that. That's fair. I don't want to give him a prune one.
or have it explode.
Yeah.
You're he's looking. He's like I don't. I know people can channel magic within the dreamscape, but during a dream like that, I'm not 100% sure if they can or
Well,
not. You could always
what
try, but
I'm gonna practice making milkshakes outside of the dreamscape, and then when I go back in eventually, when you tell me I can, I guess, uh, I am gonna try to give it a milkshake because I think they would really like that because they seemed pretty excited to meet my friend. So we had a great time dancing together.
oh, okay. Um, would you like to come out of the snow now?
I guess I'm kind of cold.
I think we're done for the day, but let me just write you this uh note, and he just kind of writes down something and he passes it to you, and it's almost like a prescription pad.
Why is this a referral to the psychiatrist yet?
He's like, oh no, sorry, that was for the ADD. Um, the other side
Oh,
in
yeah.
in a in a in a few weeks, perhaps we'll try again, but I think we might need some help. In particularly, I think we might need some help from Bliss and her or their very mind opening tea. So
That sounds like something my mom would have given me back in the forest. Mind-opening tea. Mm.
so Bliss calls it everything tea.
Oh
Um,
dear. Okay, maybe not.
because they put everything in it. I mean, to be fair, Bliss did kind of cut their teeth in the forest. They are druidic, minotaur like
And
myself
I
as
have
well.
I have met Bliss at this point.
You have met Bliss, yeah.
Yeah.
But from all accounts, one of the like the some of the ingredients for everything tea are a little bit out there because it is quite literally everything that they have on hand, which is somehow the jury's out on what's in it. Even some of our alchemists here are relatively confused about what's in everything tea.
Would it be
Um,
different every time Bliss makes it?
it could be, but we can't prove that there is or is not ayahuasca in it,
Ah,
but we
yes,
think there is.
probably. That makes sense.
So I think we will go. I think if we can all have some tea and go together and have
Meet
some
my
back
friend.
and meet your friend, yes.
So can I come back here and practice making milkshakes before that?
Not only can you, I would encourage you to.
Fantastic.
But that's all the training I have for today. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Why blueberry when I came in? Is that just what like popped up, or is that what you were thinking of?
What do you mean blueberry?
You had a blueberry milkshake when I came in.
Blue raspberry.
Yeah, sorry, that. Yes. I'm sorry, Munkus. A lot has happened today. Um, why did you have that flavor? Were you thinking of it, or did it just kind of happen?
It just kind of happens.
So, do you always have to think of a flavor?
Not really.
Can
It's
I try to make a milkshake right now without thinking of a flavor?
yes.
Fantastic.
Just roll a straight up D6, I think.
I got a six.
It's a D10.
Oh,
Sorry, roll D10.
I got a six though. Oh, I got a two.
You snap your fingers to summon up a milkshake, and it's in your hand, but it looks off, and it
Mm,
smells bad.
I take a sip.
It is sour. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
You are able to not throw up, but you know enough to not want to drink anymore.
I am bright green. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Gross. Okay. Oh, it didn't work.
We'll
I guess
work
I
on
keep
it.
yeah, I'll keep trying.
We'll work on it. Yeah.
Can I just like say thank you and trudge away all sadly,
Yeah.
holding my rotten milkshake or bad milkshake?
Yeah.
I haven't thrown it out yet.
You're like, I made it. I need to drink it. It's the
I
only
was
way.
taught not to waste things.
It's the only way I'll learn.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kind of trudge in the snow, kind of back to where you're staying. Kind of, it's weird. You've been to the lantern a couple times, but you don't have a full room there or anything yet. But you do have your own room, kind of within the tower. And yeah, you're back in your room. Kind of as you open the door, there is a mirror, and as you look into the mirror, you see your reflection, but you also see behind you is your friend, and it just says friend,
Friend.
and it does the little wave,
I love that. I yes, I'm so happy.
and that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Okay. Friend.
Friend.